Hey guys, Vichy123 here. Welcome back to another video. This is episode number 37 of the Hoffenheim career mode series. And to start off here, we're going to be playing a big game against Borussia Mönchengladbach away at the... Sorry, I can't remember the name. Oh, Borussia Park, one of the easiest ones to remember. But obviously the stadium has been added in to FIFA this season, and it looks pretty nice. But going into this game, Gladbach, a pretty decent side, and hopefully we can do well at this game, pick up another 3 points, and push up the table after a poor start to the season. But hopefully this episode we can do well. We have pretty big games, one here against Gladbach, and then the next game will be against Stuttgart. Maybe trying to get redemption after Stuttgart, of course, finished a place above us in the Champions League. And then to end off the episode, we're going to be playing against Molde in the third group stage game. But hopefully you can get the win here. I think we can against Gladbach and push up the table after, switching our form from a poor start to the season now to winning lots of games and push up the table. So to start off, Han here with the cross inside. It gets cleared away, but it comes back to Fabian Johnson, the American. Keeps hold of the ball, gets around the defender, tries the shot, but it goes just wide. Here now Manolos wins the ball. He plays it off to Buffal. Buffal through to Volland. Really good chance to make it 1-0 here in the 18th minute. He tries a shot from long range. But Zieler, who I think actually is going to be going to Leicester in real life, makes a good save. Here now Carrillo on the ball, plays it into Goretzka, who tries a shot, but Zieler makes another good save and goes out for a corner kick. But that's how the first half finishes. So other than those two chances, not really, a lot of action in the first half. Pretty even game, but hopefully here in the second half we can pick it up and get another 3 points. So here to start off, Buffal plays it off to Silva. Silva into Volland. He plays it to the outside to Buffal, who just keeps the hold of the ball. Plays it back into Goretzka, who plays a great ball into Volland, who turns and shoots. Not really getting any wind up on it. And Volland puts it in to make it 1-0. So really good goal there. Volland just shows his quality there. He made a chance out of nothing there. He was just standing still, but he just powered that through in the left side of the goal and went past Zieler to make it 1-0. So really good goal from Volland. That is his 7th goal of the season, so he's just firing on all cylinders right now. I think we're not even 7 games in. We might be 8 or 9. But that's still a great goals to game record. And here now Dembele dribbling inside, trying to get another chance here. But Uri, the former Bilbao product, takes him out and gives us a penalty. So after we scored that first goal, Gladbach's defense kind of broke down here very easily, and we went through again here and we finished the penalty here with Volland to make it 2-0. So after scoring that goal, it took us a long time to score the first goal, but now after that, it looks like we're in control. As Volland puts his second goal of the game in to make it 2-0. It's a really good, second half, and hopefully we can just finish off the game. Here now a chance, Selke plays it off to Volland on the counterattack from a corner kick. Dahoud gets it back and plays it back to Volland. A great chance from him, but he sees the defenders behind him and he plays it off to Selke, who finishes it to make it 3-0. So really unselfish from Volland. He could have gotten his hat trick there, but he saw, he thought Selke had a better chance of goal there, as there was, I think, Vent and Norfelt behind him, or was Janska, so he just plays it off to Selke to put in the easy finish to make it 3-0. So really unselfish by Volland getting an assist, and Selke picks up his first goal in the Bundesliga, so that's good to see. And I said after that, scoring that third goal, after scoring that first goal, we've just been in control to finish off the game. But here to end off, Gladbach had a few chances with their defenders, Uri and Korb, but they go wide. And here now to end off the game, Uri with another chance, plays it off to Tinkovic to Traore. He leaves it off to Uri, open net. He had a chance to score there, but the shot went harmlessly wide and over. And that's how the game finishes. So good result from us, getting a 3-0 win. I wish we could have scored earlier, but, win's a win. We got a convincing 3-1 win, and we get another 3 points in the league. So really good result here as we approach the international break. And definitely switched our form over, and we're playing really good football right now. just controlling our game, scoring lots of goals, and our defense has been doing pretty well to start off the season. But just reoffering some deals to some players. Wanted to keep some squad players on, and I think it started from Buffal wanting a improved deal, so that's why I offered those other players deals. But all of them eventually accept, as you'll see after the end of this game. But going into this game against Stuttgart, at home at the Rhein-Neckar Arena, of course we want to get a really good win here. As you remember, last season, we could have easily taken we could have easily taken over Stuttgart's place to make it to the Champions League, but it wasn't the case. As in the last game of the season, we had a chance, to climb into that Champions League spot. But we lost. I think we drew the last game, or we lost the last game, where Stuttgart lost to Bayern, and we could have pushed on. So we really want to get redemption here. But as you see, maybe that was a blessing in disguise. Stuttgart haven't been doing really good this season. As you see, they've only scored 2 goals in I think what is like 8 or 7 games. So they're not doing that well this season. Maybe because of the stress of the Champions League on them. So hopefully here we can get a win, get some redemption. After Stuttgart finished above us last season in the Bundesliga, and get another 3 points. But to start off, the worst possible start, almost right from kickoff in the 15th minute. Ginczek went through and put an easy finish. Just a really stupid mistake by our defense to make it 1-0 to the bad guys. So just a really bad start, just a stupid mistake by me from the defense, trying to just play it out of the back, try to pass it back. But we lose it easily there with, I think it was Manolis or Kurzawa, I'm not sure who it was. And eventually we couldn't catch up with Ginczek, who puts it in to make it 1-0. So really disappointing start, but hopefully we can come back here, get a few goals, and come out with a win. But just a really disappointing start. Didn't want to start off this game like this, but we just got to push on, and hopefully you can get a few goals to get the win. So here Goretzka on the ball, plays off to Buffal, almost right from kickoff. Tries a shot, it cannons off the crossbar, and then the rebound comes in. It looks like Valen got a head onto it to make it 1-1, but it actually goes down as an own goal. So we get a goal there. Good to see, a few minutes after kickoff, and now we're, level game again. So as you see by the replay here, first I thought Valen got a touch on it, but he didn't get anything. The defender pretty much just volleyed it into goal. That was a good striker's finish, but not for a defender, as Niedermeyer makes it 1-1 for us and gets an own goal. So first I thought he got a little touch on it, but he didn't get anything there, as the Stuttgart defender practically just volleyed it into his own net to make it 1-1. But here now Volland plays it off to Goretzka. Now we start to get the momentum here. He dribbles it inside. Buffal gets the header to make it 2-1. So really weird events right now. Buffal getting a header to score the goal. And it was a really weird goal. It's Buffal's header went right down the middle, and I don't know what the Polish goalkeeper Titon was doing there as the cross came in. He somehow, the cross came in behind him, so he took it 2 steps back. The defenders didn't mark him properly, and the header just went right down the middle, but Titon couldn't get a hand on it, and we're up 2-0, so the momentum shifts now, as we got 2 quick goals to make it now, and now we're in the league now, so a really weird start. And here now Valen wins the ball off of DA, gets around the defender here, takes a few dribbles, and he smacks a shot across the keeper into the goal to make it 3-1. So really quick change of events in this game, as just 15 minutes ago we were down a goal, and now we're back in the lead. So really nice goal from Valen, just getting around the defender and smacking a shot across the keeper with his left foot to make it 3-1. So really good comeback from us. We started off the game very poorly, but we've come back now, and in 15 in-game minutes we got 3 goals, which is good to see. And now we got that 2-goal lead, and hopefully we can get the win now. But here a Kostic from a chance from the left side, tries a shot, but Ter Stegen makes a good save. But here now the referee awards a penalty, so a chance for Stuttgart to come back into the game here. Maxim got taken down by Schär here, and I think that was deserved. It was a late challenge by Schär. He went through the legs of Maxim, and now for the penalty. So Ginczek steps up, tries to get a second goal, but this is the one thing I don't like about FIFA. Even though we saved that shot, I knew he was gonna chip it, and that's the problem. There's a different animation when they want to chip the penalty, and you can obviously see it. Um, they take a little stutter steps, so you can obviously see it when they're chipping it down the middle, and they definitely need to fix that next year because you can't really be deceptive to your opponent. The computer doesn't really save any chip penalties, but definitely online, and when the computer is doing it on you, you can definitely tell the difference, and they never chip it. They always chip it down the middle, so they definitely need to fix that next year. But we get a but Ter Stegen saves the penalty there. And here now Valen gets around one defender, tries to lay it off, and we get a penalty. So 2 penalties awarded in this game here. And I also, actually, we'll look at the replay to see what happened. But for this penalty, the Stuttgart defender gets a yellow card here as Klein took Valen down and gives us a chance here to put away our penalty and to make it 4-1. But as you see by the replay here, Valen tried to get around his defender, and he just got taken out here by Klein, the defender. He stepped on his ankle or looked like something like that there. And here Valen steps up, not like Ginchuk, just dispatches it in to the left side of the goal to make it 4-1. So really convincing performance now, not just crushing Stuttgart. That early goal from Stuttgart didn't really matter now as we're at 4-1. So really good comeback here. We looked like the better team this game, even though we started off poorly. We still looked really good. And Valen gets his 10th goal of the season. I don't think it's been 10 games yet, and he already has 10 goals. So really optimistic to see how many goals he can get this season. Maybe 30. We'll see. But I'll leave you in your comments down below. Maybe let's see how many goals Valen can get. But my guess will be 30, and hopefully he can do that. But Rudiger here had a chance to score against his former club. He got played the ball inside the substitute, but his shot rattles on the post and gets cleared away. But that's how the game finishes. So 4-1 result. Really good to see getting redemption after Stuttgart finished last season. But as I said earlier, maybe that was a blessing in disguise, as right now Stuttgart, can't seem to work out with the league and the Champions League together, as they're struggling in the league right now. And maybe that was good for us, that we didn't qualify for the Champions League. But hopefully that won't happen to a team like Leicester next season, as a lot of people might be doubtful, as Champions League, with the addition of Champions League football, it might be difficult for a team like Leicester to compete in both competitions. But hopefully it'll work out for them, as obviously for Stuttgart it's not working out as well. But going into the final game of the episode here, we're going to be playing against Molde in the third game of the group stage. So going into this game, Molde actually are on 4 points, I'm pretty sure. So they're doing very well. I thought they would be, towards the they're in third place. But I thought they would be towards the bottom. Not really looking that promising. But right now, that's Celta Vigo's the team that aren't doing as well. But hopefully here we can get a win. Obviously, actually here, Molde on 4 points, we're on 3 points. So this is a really important win. We can't be dropping points here, because if we do, we would fall 4 points behind Molde in the group stage. And, it's not like the Champions League. If you get third place, there's nothing for it. You just drop out of the competition. So hopefully we can get a win here with, our rotation European side. And pick up our second win in the group stages. But as you see by Molde's team, I don't really know any players. I think that's Elianusi's brother, because we used to have an Elianusi on our team at the beginning of the save, but he got sold to Werder Bremen. I think that's his brother. And then the only other player I know there is Joshua Gatt, the American. But other than that, this should be a easy, winnable game, and hopefully we can do that. Let's get another win in the group stage. But here to start off, Coman plays it into Valen. Down the right, he crosses it and tries a shot, and he just goes wide. He tried to put it in the bottom left corner, but that shot just goes wide. And here now from the corner, it gets laid off to the top of the box to Dehu, takes a touch, tries a shot, but the volley goes harmlessly over the bar and out for. Here now, Amiri loses the ball to Gabrielsen. A great chance for Molde on the counter. He plays it into Goldbranson. He gets around the defender, and here it gets played into Elianusi. I pull out the center back stupidly, and then he just gets the ball back as he puts the finish in. easily to make it 1-0 to Molda. So really stupid defending by me. As you see, I pulled out, who was it, Hernandez there, stupidly, as Elianusi had a clear path there to finish to make it 1-0 to Molda. So a shock start here, as I think it's the Swedish side. Actually, no, I think they're from Norway. As the Norwegian side are up here 1-0 to start off the game. So really disappointing start. And here now, Gat down the right side. We definitely don't want to concede a second goal. As the cross comes in, no defenders there, and Goldbranson puts it in. So right now we're looking really bleak, as we're down 2-0 at home, especially to Molda in a group stage, and we definitely don't want to lose a game here. If we lost the game here, there would be a big chance that we couldn't qualify, as Molda would go 4 points ahead of us with just 3 games to go after this one. So we need to definitely get back on track. Hopefully we can get a few goals, maybe before the first half, to at least be back in the game, to hopefully get a point at least out of this game. But to start off here in the second half, hopefully we can get some redemption here, as we automatically go attacking from kickoff. Here Dahoud plays it into Amiri. Amiri tries to get around the defender, but cuts inside, plays it to Valand. Valand lays it back, and then Amiri tries a shot and makes it 2-1 to Molda. So really good start from kickoff, getting a goal here. Amiri, a really nice shot. And, now it's looking brighter for us. Now we're back in the game, just 1 goal deficit. Here as Valand played a great ball into Amiri, and he just tries the shot right before the defender comes inside to make it 2-1. It's a really nice goal from Amiri. Good to see him get on the scoring sheet, and that makes it 2-1. So now, it looks like we're in this game, but a really good save from Ter Stegen there, denying, the 2-goal lead from Molda. And from the corner here to end off the half, Goldbranson on the ball. He gets around the defender, tries to cross, but Ter Stegen meets it easily, and then clears it away. And Valand actually wins the header, but nothing came of it, as the referee blew for halftime. So the first half started out pretty poorly, but we've come back here, gotten a goal before the half, and hopefully we can come back here and get a goal at least to make, to get 1 point out of this game and keep that 1 point difference between us and Molda in the group stage. But here now, Blind plays it into Amiri, tries to green around the defender, and the defender takes him down, and the referee awards a penalty. So a chance here in the 54th minute for us to get the tying goal here, as the defender took Amiri down there, trying to get around the defender, and Gabrielson gets sent off. So he was the one who started the counterattack for the first goal of Molda, but now he gives away the penalty here. As we look at the replay, Amiri tried to get around him, and he actually got some of the ball, but I'm not sure. Actually, I'm not sure about that. Maybe he just got a touch on it, but he took out Amiri in the end, and the referee awards a penalty. So Valand steps up, takes it, and puts it in the same side he did last game to make it 2-2. So really good comeback from us. Down 2 goals to get 2 goals up here, and this would be a vital point for us, as we want to be in that Europa League race. We want to, our aim is to win it this season, so we definitely won't do that if we don't qualify to the knockout stages. So good we got a goal there, and maybe, in the final minutes of the game, we can get a 3rd goal and take away 3 points somehow from this game. Here now, Goldbranson on the ball, trying to get a 3rd goal. Plays into Strand into Agnaldo, plays it back to Strand, who tries a shot, but the shot goes wide and out for a goal kick. Here now, Rudiger from the counterattack. A good chance here. He plays it over the top to Coman. Through on goal. We're playing 2 strikers now. Coman muscles off the defender, puts it to the left side of the goal to make it 3-2. So astonishing comeback from us. 2 goals down in the Europa League, and we come back here in the 85th minute as the striker now, Coman, gets played the ball through from Rudiger. Great ball, and he just muscles off the defender, puts it across the keeper down low, and makes it 3-2. So really nice goal from Coman as we come back here. And jubilation at the Rhein-Neck Arena here, as we could possibly take away 3 points from this bleak game. It didn't look that promising, but here as we finish off the game, a shot came in from Swansea, which goes out, and that's how the game finishes. It's a really good result from us, as we get 3 points from that game somehow. as we come away with the victory and really good result. That shows our team is capable of coming back from games, especially in Europa League. Two-legged affairs. Hopefully, if we make the knockout stages, and shows our quality. But that'll end off the episode. If you guys enjoyed, please remember to leave a like and subscribe. But other than that, have a good day.